goes down, and then the Morgana goes down, and someone on the other team as well, but okay, finally Singed goes down. Skarner's still alive though. He was the one that engaged the entire fight, but they come out 1 versus 2, or 2 versus 1. No, 1 versus 2. That sounds better. Anyway, CLG gets 2 kills, whereas Azubu Frost got 1 kill because, well, the trick they tried just didn't work out for them. Well, it wasn't really a trick. It was just Skarner running in and trying to distract them while the rest of the team came up. But CLG team realized what was going on. And wow, this is such a good kill. I'm so impressed by that. Just going for that kill instead of going for the blue buff, not trying to steal the blue, just getting the kill and getting the blue that way. And that's the advantage of those transferable buffs, I guess. You don't have to steal it; you can just kill the champion. It's as easy as it looks. Actually, oh man, he gets caught again. Just like last time. Last time he was in turret range, of course, and that kind of finished him off. This time he just gets caught. Don't know why he didn't have his sanguine pull up. Wow, and a very nice grab there, or snare. And Riven now, yeah, has enough damage to actually deal with people one-on-one, with a little bit of an assistance from his teammate, of course, or her teammate. But yeah, really Riven building up that damage. Of course, she still isn't at the same power level as Singed, because Singed has 3 more kills and has about 80 more minions. So Singed still well ahead, but at least Riven is becoming a real factor in this game now. And yeah, she too was denied quite heavily in that opening because of the 1 versus 2 lane. And of course, yeah, now trying to do everything to come back into into the high regions of farm. And it is really, yeah, 250, 280, 230 on the enemy team, and they have 260, 230, 210. So they're a little bit behind on those farm amounts, and the jungler is also about 30 minions behind. But it's not a major deal. I mean, 5k gold, yeah, that's 10% of what they... no, it's more. It's 12% of what they have. And yeah, that 12% may actually prove to be enough for Azubu Frost to win, but it may also be, well, still bridgeable for them. I mean, they still may be able to bridge the gap here and just win one team fight, because with one team fight they can pull this back. The problem is they need to win that team fight, whereas the other team doesn't really need to win a team fight. They can kind of play even for the rest of the game, and they will still come out ahead every time. Because 1 versus 1 fights are still mostly in Azubu Frost's favor. And the same goes for like 2 versus 2. 5 versus 5, yeah, that all depends on positioning and who gets killed first. Because if they're going to try to kill one of the tanky guys first, like Singed, yeah, that's not going anywhere. But they have so many tanky guys. It's insane. I mean, Singed is tanky, Skarner is tanky, Vladimir is tanky, and then you have the Graves, who has that true grit, which makes him very, well, hard to kill, especially with some lifesteal, and I have to assume he has some lifesteal. Yeah, he does. It's not a lot, but it's enough. And he does have a very nice amount of damage with that Infinity Edge plus Phantom Dancer. So yeah, he's going to be hard to kill as well. So the only one that's really available for easy killing is the support. On the other team, of course, we have Riven, who is pretty tanky. Maokai, who's, yeah, very much so. He's going to be very hard to kill. And as long as he stays alive, that Age of the Legion is going to help everyone on his team. Morgana, of course, has her spell vamp, which is very useful. And then Azrael is just impossible to grab, so because he's so mobile. So unless the Azrael gets caught, they also only have Sona to get. And Sona even has well, it's I guess a snare versus a stun between the two supports. So both of them have good ways to defend themselves. Well, and then run away, of course. But yeah, well. Anyway, yeah, we're kind of gearing up for a big fight in the mid, but nobody wants to engage this fight until they know exactly where everyone is. Because if you get caught at this point and you lose one of your champions, you probably lose the game as CLG. Or at least the Baron, because the Baron is back up. Dragon is coming back up, but Dragon doesn't really matter too much as long as the Baron is alive. So yeah, we're kind of just pushing with Azubu because they are the stronger team at the moment. They have that advantage. They know they can take CLG in a straight up fight, but CLG, yeah, they really have to focus one champion, and I don't know which champion that is, but they have to focus one champion, kill that one, and then hope that everyone is still alive and preferably at high health. Yeah, the Cinch coming in from behind now. And are they actually going to be able to do this? Oh, come on, CLG! Yeah, I'm a CLG supporter, for those of you who don't know. No, they're not going to be able to do this. They get completely wiped off the map here. The Azubu Frost team just too tanky, and they're actually going to be in tower range. Oh, Vladimir taking tower aggro there. Almost died to the tower. But oh wow, Azubu Frost, yeah, they are really aggressive here. And they actually pull it off. Wow. So Riven does survive that. Yeah, 3 guys very, very low. And yeah, especially that... oh man, that Vladimir taking tower damage, that was unexpected. But yeah, it was just Azubu Frost was stronger and they just engaged on this team and yeah, it just came out ahead, 3-0. They got a little bit lucky, of course, because nobody finished off the kills. But yeah. Oh, if only that ultimate was available earlier. Riven coming in to try to steal this Baron, but yeah, that's not going to happen. And he almost, or she almost gets 2 kills, but almost not good enough. So 12k gold now between them, and 12k gold, yeah, that's 25% of their current, well, gold score. Let's see that team fight once again. So a nice drag there by a nice ultimate by Skarner, landing them the first kill, and of course that's what Skarner does. He picks up that AD carry, makes sure that yeah, that he at least doesn't get to deal damage, and probably gets killed. And then it's just a cleanup from there on, because there is really nothing they could do. This Guardian Angel actually saving Riven, but yeah, they lost 3 guys, so yeah, the fact that she survived didn't really make a whole big difference. They still lost Baron, they still lost the tower, they still lost the inhibitor, 2 towers and an inhibitor, and yeah, he couldn't really do anything. I mean, I guess it's 300 gold less that goes, or 500 gold less that goes to the enemy team. Oh man, come on. But yeah, 12k gold is a pretty big deal. Yeah, and now, because they are all so tanky, they can pretty much just tower dive anything. As long as they don't get focused by multiple champions, they can tower dive. Because the champions do way more damage than the towers. Unless they're running away, of course, and then the towers do more damage. But yeah, the tower damage really doesn't matter that much. And yeah, it's funny how that works. Early game, the towers are so impossible to tank, and late game, it's like, well, they're not even there with these kind of champions, of course. It doesn't go for every champion in the game. Because if you're like Ezreal, yeah, you still feel the towers. The tower goes down, and oh man, all over the place fighting. Well, it is the red team that comes out ahead here. They do get that cinched, but a triple kill and a double kill, finishing that off, and that's the end of the match. So CLG will go home, and Azubu Frost will be the team in the finals. Wow, very nicely played. Very aggressive moves while they were ahead. First they built up a little bit of an advantage, but yeah, their early game wasn't too strong. And they came back after that. After that initial loss of the early game, they came back. They won the mid game, and they kept going. They kept that momentum going into the late game, and they made it work for them. Very nicely done. I'm really impressed. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.